very warm greetings to all of you. I'm Midin Bagel and I'm associated with Winny Immigration. A lot of aspirants like you have been reaching us who are specifically looking forward to take this first step towards Australia as a permanent resident, that what would be the cost of expense towards their drawing. So, you know how much would be the monthly expense in Australia as the most common question, as I just mentioned. Let's get started with this. So, the living cost will be depending upon two major factors: city you live and the lifestyle you choose. So the first major expense is accommodation. While choosing your accommodation, you might want to think whether you want to stay in city center or suburban areas, because your rent may depend upon the place you live. So if you decide to live in an apartment by rental, which means you're planning to rent your own room, and if you're planning to live in a shared accommodation, that means you're sharing with other people. You might be paying anywhere between $120 to $200 per week, which translates into $500 to $800 per month. You can find a private rental from a couple of authenticated websites like gumtree.com, realestate.com.au, domain.au and flatmates.com.au. Second major expense would be your food. Now, eating out in Australia, it could be really expensive, so we suggest you to learn how to cook and try to cook as much as you can in your home, because that definitely might be a cheaper options in terms of money. If you're eating out, you'll be spending like $10 to $15 per meal outside. That means eating out once a day could translate into $300 per month. That is quite a lot of money. If you're looking forward to buy groceries, on other hand, to cook at your home, you might be spending anywhere between $120 to $180 per month. After rent, the major expense is utility. So electricity, gas, internet, water, transportation are all the subcontinents of all your utilities. So let's start with your EB bill in the rental apartment. So EB bill in a rental apartment, you would incur around $80 to $100 per month. The next expense is transport, public. Now public transport in Australia is quite good. So if you're traveling out city, we suggest you to take public transport, and the cost of public transport could vary depending upon the city you live. So the cost would be anywhere between $70 to $200 per month. Now the best way of traveling around the city is buying a used bike. You might be paying around $100 to $200 to bang your first bike. That is definitely worth spending that money. Last but not the least, you might decide to buy a car in Australia. The best place to buy cars in Australia is carsale.com.au and gumtree.com.au. You can buy a decent car ranging from somewhere between $2,000 to $5,000, but you need to keep in mind that there would be another ongoing expense that you would have to bear. So you'll be looking to pay expenses like car insurance, that would be around $500 per year. Cost behind your registration around $800 per year, and service costs, which can be anywhere from $300 to $500 per year. So we don't actually recommend you to getting a car, because it could be quite an expensive affair. The next one is your mobile expense. If you're getting a prepaid SIM, you can be buying, paying anywhere from $25 to $40 per month, or you need a phone. A phone, so you can go for the postpaid SIM as well, because the postpaid SIM, the postpaid contract could also get you a new phone. We recommend to get a prepaid instead, because of the costing part. It is comparatively less costlier in terms of money, costing you somewhere between $20 to $50, and it also certainly does not comes with any sort of contract. The next one is grooming. So for a haircut for a man, it could be anywhere from $10 to $30 per visit. However, it could be a little expensive for women. It could range anywhere between $25 to $60 per visit. Last but not the least is entertainment. Now you can spend a lot of money on that, but just to give you an idea, cinema ticket will cost you anywhere between $20 to $25 per ticket. And even if let's say you want to go to events, live events like football, cricket matches, or a live event, it could cost you 30 to 50 dollars per ticket. Gym expense could be anywhere from $15 to $20 per week, which translates into 60 to 80 dollars per month. So it's quite safe to say that you might be spending anywhere from $700 to $1,000 per month on your drawings, which translates into $8,500 to $12,000 per year. Well, that is how much you'll be paying as an overseas immigrant or a permanent resident for you, while living in Australia. We would love to hear your thoughts on the same, and I hope with the insights provided, I have provided you an overview about the total expenditure behind your drawings you may incur in Australia as an overseas immigrant. If you would like to reach us, kindly contact us at 1800-419-3242, or feel free to write at inquiry@winnyimmigration.com. Thank you so much.